The title of this mini podcast is You'll Never Be the Same Again. There are certain moments in life that change you, open you up in a way that you can't ever go back. One of those moments is when you experience presence. Now, I don't mean being in a room and breathing air. I mean really being present, alive, aware, awake. It's kind of like the difference between seeing a brand new Ferrari, which sure is impressive, and seeing a sunrise over the red rocks of Sedona. One shiny, the other stops your breath. After a moment like that, something shifts. Your whole sense of what matters, what's beautiful, what's real, rearranges itself. The man-made stuff starts to feel a little plastic. It just doesn't measure up anymore. There's this old quote I love from the Chinese sage Yang Chu, way back in the 4th century BC. Here's what he said. There comes a time when beauty and riches no longer answer the needs of the heart, and when an excess of sound and color becomes a weariness to the eyes and a ringing in the ears. Yeah, that. Once you taste presence, the noise and glitter of life can start to feel a little empty. Here's a personal example. When I was younger, a lot of my friends were getting married, but we didn't have the money for big receptions. So we'd rent the firehouse, fill up a few trays with ziti and meatballs, and celebrate. I filed away those as firehouse weddings. Then one day I went to a wedding at a fancy country club. Real linens, waitstaff in tuxedos, a violinist in the corner. Suddenly, my idea of what a wedding reception could be changed. Presence works like that, too. Once it shows up, you'll never quite fit back into your old mold. You might remember the old you, smile at how far you've come, maybe even grieve a little, but you'll know that something inside you has shifted for good. Presence is peace, not the kind you get from checking off your to-do list or achieving a goal. It's a peace that doesn't make sense to the mind. It's what the Bible calls the peace that passeth all understanding. It's you without the mask, without the performance, not who you think you are or who you've been pretending to be. It's the you that's connected to everything. That's the you that glows. And if you never touch presence, life can start to feel like a long walk to nowhere. You know you're on that walk when you start saying things like, I'll be happy when, or I'll finally relax after. That's like saying when I get skinny, then I'll eat less. Backwards, right? Here's the good news. Presence is available now to anyone, anytime. The key? Quiet your mind. That's it. Could be through meditation, yoga, breathing, walking, just staring at the sky. Anything that helps you stop chasing and start being. The celebrated Persian poet Rumi put it this way. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Once you make that kind of quiet a habit, presence will meet you there. And once it does, that old version of you becomes just a memory. And in its place, a calm, grounded you that finally feels home. All the best, John.